Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're looking at a really interesting piece of hardware. It's the Datavideo KMU-100C 4K multi-camera processor and controller kit.
Yeah, and I think our mission here is to really get into the breakthrough this offers you. I mean, the big challenge in production is always cost, right? And crew size. This system basically claims it can let one 4K camera do the job of many, many HD cameras.
Okay, so let's just dive right into that claim then. The big headline feature, it takes up to 2 UHD 4K camera signals. That is just a massive canvas of pixels to work with. How on earth does it turn two inputs into what is, effectively an 8-camera show?
Well, it's really just smart geometry. The main processor, the KMU-100, it takes that full 4K signal, and it lets you draw up to 4 separate 16.9 boxes inside that one big picture.
Like cropping a photo.
Exactly like that. And each of those little boxes, those regions, gets sent out as its own clean, full HD signal. We're talking 1080p 60 over HD SDI. So it's like having 4 virtual cameras inside one physical one.
Right, but the genius part, I think, is the scaling. You're not just stuck with these 4 wide shots because you're starting with such a huge resolution. You can scale those shots, zoom right in on someone's face or an instrument, right? And the camera itself doesn't even move.
Precisely. And if you really need to maximize your coverage, you plug in that second 4K camera. That gives you a total of 8 virtual 1080p shots.
Wow.
Yeah, and you monitor them all across 2 quad split screens. It's an incredible way to just, boost your camera count without boosting your crew.
Okay, but brute force processing is one thing. If you can't actually operate those 8 virtual cameras smoothly, the whole idea kind of falls apart in a live setting. So what about the controller? The RMC-185, how does that handle it?
Yeah, the RMC-185 is what makes this a real operational tool and not just a concept. It connects to the processor over an RS-422 connection.
Which is just a very reliable, very standard connection, right?
It's an industrial standard, super reliable, low latency. The operator gets a physical joystick for, really smooth pans, tilts, and zooms inside that 4K frame.
And it goes beyond just manual control, I see. You can pre-program shots.
Oh, absolutely. That's a huge part of the workflow.
Yeah.
You can set up and save these really intricate presets.
So you could program a slow push-in on a speaker.
You can program the starting point, the end point, the path it takes to get there, and even the speed. Then, during the live show, you just hit a single button, and it executes that move perfectly.
So this brings up the question of, the real-world utility. Why this instead of just buying 4 cheaper HD cameras?
Logistics and visibility. I mean, think about a live corporate event or maybe a place of worship.
Okay.
You can't just put 4 big cameras and 4 operators all over the place. It's intrusive. There are cables everywhere.
Right. It's a huge footprint.
With this, you can put one small 4K camera, maybe discreetly on a wall or up in the ceiling, and one operator has the control of 4 cameras.
Yeah.
It solves so many space problems.
So if we connect this all back to the bigger picture, the KMU-100C is really this elegant solution for getting dynamic, high-quality coverage when you're limited on space, on budget, or on crew. It just completely changes that ratio of resources to final output.
It really does. It's a fundamental shift, isn't it? From relying on moving physical glass to just intelligently manipulating pixels.
Which, leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? If a single 4K sensor can create 4 unique, controllable 1080p shots all at once, and even automate the moves between them, what's the next innovation that removes the human operator from the equation entirely? Something for you to mull over.